Hey everybody, in today's video, I'm going to take you with me when I take all of my flock to their annual well bird vet exams. Now this one's gonna be really thorough. I'm traveling 2.5 to 3 hours to a really amazing avian vet, the same vet that actually helped me with Rocco. And so I'm going to be loading up my entire flock today, driving them down there, staying the night, and then we have the entire day booked tomorrow to get them in and through and all the things. So I'm going to give you all the details on what I do at my annual bird wellness exams. We take our bird trailer so that the birds are very comfortable. Dave has already hooked it up and I can hear the generator running. So we're kind of freaking out because we had this big old plan for how Jinx would first see Ava, and now it's all going to crap because they have to see each other because we got to take everybody for their annuals to the vet, and they haven't met yet or seen each other. They've just heard each other. So we're about to see what Jinx thinks of Ava because it's going to be next to her. So I'm having Dave do it.
Yeah. Knew there was a reason.
Does he see her?
I don't know.
I think he sees somebody. Oh, she said hi.
And there's pine nuts in there he doesn't care about.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
She likes you.
He's like, oh, is this a mirror?
I'm like, wait a minute. Doesn't look like Tushel. You moving away?
I put pine nuts in there.
Oh.
That was cute.
Do you think he's cute?
Hi.
I'm not sure if he thinks you're cute. What do you think, Jinxie? Aw, he's not being bad. Are you being good? Oh, you're definitely being good, Olivia. Wow, cool. He's unaffected. Let's keep loading up.
A lot of paperwork.
I know. I made a lot of notes because I have a lot of questions. And I'm bringing this vase that has a whole bunch of feathers as a gift for the vet. All right, ready?
I think so.
Let's go. They like each other? Boop. Okay, so we just loaded the rest of the birds up. we're all good to go. We got all of our food. Hey, Barry. We are going to stop for gas in like 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to give all the birds dinner so that we can kind of get on the road and they aren't so concerned with seeing each other and being reunited. But so far so good in there. Jinx seems kind of okay.
Jinx seems
not angry-ish.
normal. I wouldn't say not angry.
That's a compliment. But yeah, I thought he would kind of lose his mind with seeing comments you said, but he seems sort of okay.
He seems okay.
Yeah. So I'm hoping dinner will distract them for a while, and we should get there probably around like 8:30 tonight. And then our appointment is tomorrow at 8 a.m.
You will be happy to know that I booked a hotel that's pet friendly.
Oh, that's awesome. That means Blue and Barry get to come in with us. Alright, everybody ready for dinner?
Sun conures who get out and get into the sun,
Yeah.
they are not as white around their eyes. They actually get a little bit of this darkening. So that's actually a really good thing.
Got
Kind of
tan.
a-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So you
Yeah.
can tell right away.
Alrighty, time to pass you off. My friend. You feel good. You fly around, don't you?
And you eat all the other birds' food.
Please
Yeah,
stop
but she's,
picking on her.
she's pretty, she's like, she's not really that chubby. She's just got some good muscle
You just
going under
solid?
there.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like
Thank
you
you.
solid.
Thanks for sticking up for her. Okay guys, so as you can see, taking all of our birds to the vet is quite the ordeal. Overall, it ended up being a 5-hour-long appointment, and that was without drawing blood on everyone. So what this vet had told me was just, hey, based on how we do things, where our enclosures don't really change, our diet doesn't change, she was kind of recommending doing blood work every 2 years, just because we aren't seeing any sort of changes over the 1 year thing. So that's what was recommended. I did do blood work on some birds just because some birds are newer than others. Bondi, for example, I wanted to run a liver test just to make sure that everything is always looking perfect, because I'm really paranoid about that because I've had previous issues, which led me into my whole thing on diet, which is why I'm so passionate about diet. The good news is that we were able to run an in-house liver test, and it came back completely amazingly normal. So yeah, we were really happy about that. So we didn't feel the need to do any deep dive into anything else.
What's up, baby?
Says I hold it for you.
I'll hold
I
it.
like this. I like
Trying
this
to get
a lot.
up with it.
Evie. Thank you.
That's funny.
That's great.
Girl, honey. Hey, cutie. Now you're just hitting on her. She just said thank you. She said, hey, cutie, thank you.
Hi. Can you lift your feet up again? Can you lift those up? Lift, lift, lift. Lift, lift, lift. Oh, does she wave?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Does she wave both sides? Just one?
No, I tried. No, she just does a one side.
Oh, that's okay. Let's see. Will you step up for me? Oh, perfect.
You
I
want
saw
to
the other
see
one.
the underside?
Yep, I was just
Oh,
looking at the
okay.
bottoms. None of your feet none of your birds' feet have had any issues so far, but it's always good to check the bottoms of
Yeah.
feet.
No, that's good.
I think that's about all. What do you think?
Except for the
Let's see.
blood.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, we have to do blood on you, huh? Yeah. How are you back here? Let's see.
Says that's rude.
I didn't know. She's like,
know.
oh my goodness.
Preen gland. Oh, she has pink around her preen gland. Okay,
She
that's
does.
adorable.
That's adorable. It's
Would you
like
mind if I took a picture of your bird's butt? You are a very patient and good little bird, my friend.
Nothing like Cressy.
besides being loud, we weren't that awful actually.
Yeah,
she was-
she's more dramatic
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah.
There you go. What a good bird. Yeah, I know, and like her preen gland looks great.
Oh, okay, good.
All right, here we go.
It says you're not mom.
There we go. Hi.
I have some amazing news about everybody, and I want to walk you guys through what I learned at this vet appointment, because I learned so much. I've had a lot of questions about certain nuances about my birds, and I've never brought it up on the channel before because I've never had solutions or answers to give you guys. And I don't want to jump down the rabbit hole of assumptions, and so I haven't wanted to get myself in a weird place with that. I've been waiting to kind of be able to figure this out, and finally I was able to. Don't think about going and bothering Barry. Barry, do you want to just come out? And then we'll shut your cage. There we go. Okay, I saw Olivia watching Blueberry eat her breakfast, and I felt like she wanted to get in on that. So let's just walk you guys through every single bird, what I learned, what questions I had, and what solutions or answers I was given, because I'm really excited about this. We'll start with Blueberry because she was the first on the list, and she was the first one to be seen. It was super cool because my vet was saying how she could count her little heartbeats, and I think it was around 600, which is just crazy. And she said that normally she can't count the heartbeats of a budgie because they're so under stress. She could tell that even though she was grabbing and holding on to Blueberry, that she's very used to being handled, and it didn't appear to stress her out at all, and we were really excited about that. That was kind of the norm for all of the birds. They handled everything really amazingly, and she was just like, they don't have crazy stress levels, which is super cool because normally you do see that. Normally vet exams are incredibly stressful on parrots, and so sometimes their levels are whack and all over the place, and people try to, vets try to get those levels as quickly as possible so that they aren't getting a super stressed level. The most interesting thing about Blueberry that we discovered during this vet visit is that Blueberry was accumulating kind of a dark brown cere, which is really typical in females, and it's very obvious that it's a female. What I didn't realize, and I always felt like it looked kind of dirty, is that it came off. And so the vet literally had her all bundled up in a towel and just gently pushed it all off. And it was this excess keratin that had built up on the cere. And as soon as she moved it off, Blueberry's cere was back to like that light white blue color. So pretty. And I had no idea that that would just wipe off. I've never wiped off the cere of my budgies before, and especially not where it almost looked like a magic trick from brown to blue. So I thought that was really interesting, and she just kind of pointed out that sometimes that excess keratin can really build up, and you can just gently take a Q-tip and just kind of gently push it off. So for those of you that also didn't know that, super cool. Okay, so my only concern with Blueberry going into this vet exam is for the last year, I would say, Blueberry's 3 years old now. For the last year, I would say that she started taking a very long time to consume her food, specifically millet. So when we would train and stuff in the very beginning, she would just eat it and be ready to do another repetition right away. Nowadays, I feel like she's an eclectus and we're just waiting around forever for her to chew and finish the treat. Dave thinks it's behavioral because she knows that we won't ask her to do a second behavior until after she's done eating, so she's learned to take a long time. The vet was thinking that that might be the case, and the vet didn't seem concerned at all. She just said that she sees a lot of budgies really take a lot of time to consume and eat their food. So she wasn't concerned at all. She did say to keep a really close eye on it because if it was combined with regurgitation or having where like the food gets stuck and stuff all over her face where she is regurgitating and it's not hormonally triggered, then we could have a problem. But we haven't noticed any of that sort of thing with Blueberry, so at this point we're not concerned. So you'll have to let me know in the comments if your tiny bird takes forever to consume a treat. And I will say today, Blueberry keeps flying to me and is really active, and she's actually consuming her treats pretty fast today. But it's still slower than when she first came to us, so I'm keeping an eye on it. Okay, so then there's Olivia. Olivia came out perfect, other than a very subtle toenail trim. The bird that actually came out in the best health condition is Lily, my sun conure. She said that she has some great muscle. You can tell she flies all the time. Her coloring was amazing. This was something super cool is the vet pointed out to the vet tech, hey, this is how you can tell that these birds have had natural sunlight and a lot of it. And it was the coloration around the eyes. So with sun conures, it'll kind of be a bright white around the eyes, but for our sun conures, it's actually getting a little little speckly gray, and almost like black looking, and that is from the sunlight. It just tells you that they have a lot of exposure to sunlight, which is really, really great. So she was saying all the feathering of all of our birds looks amazing, and the sunlight's going a long, long way, and normally she doesn't see pet birds who are exposed to any sunlight. So I do want to put out a big reminder to you guys, outdoor aviaries, outdoor time, screened in areas, anything you can do, taking your bird in a carrier outside, get them sunlight. It's so, so necessary for their health and well-being.